Okay, so I was actually just about to get ready to go to the movies with my fiance when I got the news that my contact has played Deathgarden, and he told me so much about it, and I just want to quickly get it out there before I have to leave and give you as much information as I can. Now, first things first, unfortunately he wasn't able to take any video. I guess when he pulled his phone out, they asked him to put it away. I don't know if there was only certain people allowed to videotape, if there was only certain people there who could videotape, and he wasn't one of them. Either way, I did get a lot of information from him, and unless he's just goofing me, this is how it goes. This is the straight facts right here. Everything I wrote down, my little cheat sheet to talk about. Okay, so to dispute some things we said earlier, this is a third person for the survivors, and yes, it is 5v1, with emphasis on the killer having multiple different weapons that they could use to attack the runners. I'm going to refer to them as hunters, or killers, or survivors, or runners, so please, if I mess that up, just don't be upset with me. Okay, so the object of the game is to have the 5 runners complete 3 objectives on the map, and it's to open up the door so that they can get the hell out of there and escape from the actual hunter. Now, the hunter's objective is to kill at least 3 of the killers, and when I say at least 3, I'm pretty sure I was told that once he kills 3 of them, it is game over. I don't know if that was just for the pace of PAX to get more people in and playing, because apparently this was a super long line to get people in there. Unfortunately, no fast pass or anything like that. Second thing is, the survivors do have a lot of different abilities with running and jumping and rolling and dodging and laying traps even, which is something that I cut out of the other video. I thought that they would be able to lay traps, but I didn't put it in there. I ended up, and they could also shoot arrows. Now, what they do doesn't kill the hunter, but it can slow them down, and it can help when there's 5 of you and a couple of you are trying to get rid of the hunter, and the rest of you are working on objectives. Now, here's another thing. When somebody is working on an objective, they become blood marked, and basically it's essentially barbecue and chili, where a red outline comes around that character. However, it doesn't seem to go away, and the killer and the hunter is able to pinpoint exactly where they are and decide, am I going to go for this person and attack them, or am I going to do something else? And in the scenario that my friend played, he said that a couple of his guys were able to lay down traps and use themselves as blood marked. It seemed like a lot of players took to it very fast. In his round, they actually did win and escape. Another thing is that when a survivor is struck or a survivor is hit, they can be brought back by fellow runners. The runners can actually help each other out if they're injured. The second thing is that if they are downed, what happens is the hunter can summon the entity to drag them into the ground, and then they're put up on the blood post. Now, when they're on the blood post, they are visible to everybody. The hunter can see them, and every survivor can see them as well. This makes things a little bit tricky, because now the hunter can choose to go over and kill your downed teammate. This one has a huge emphasis on working together, because if 3 of you are killed, that's game over. So you have to decide, am I going to work on an objective, or am I going to go over and save my friend? Now, in the round that my friend played, they went over, and when they had somebody on the blood cross, they did go over and save them. They said it was very much like Dead by Daylight. Okay, so what we learned is that it looks like the entity is back and plays a large role in the blood post, where it puts you on that cross. The killers, the hunters, have multiple different weapons that they can use to attack the runners. The runners have crazy parkour style moves to avoid the hunter. They can shoot back, they can lay traps, and they can hide so that they can get away from the hunter. And the game plays much faster than Dead by Daylight. My buddy said that he had to play it on keyboard and mouse, which he's used to that anyway, but he doesn't really play a lot of Dead by Daylight, but he said that it felt like that same game, but much faster. He said that in his opinion this was a lot more fun than Dead by Daylight. Me, I don't know. The whole shooting aspect, I'm so bad at shooter games that I just don't know if I could bring myself to do it. But if that's the game that it's going to be, then that's the game it's going to be, and I'm still pretty excited to play it no matter what. So I hope that in the following days, when he goes back to PAX, he will be able to get video for us. If not, I'll try to scour the internet, see what I can find, and ask for permission to put some videos up if I can find it. Anyway, that's it. I've got to go catch a movie with my fiance. Please like and subscribe, comment. Let's discuss Deathgarden. I really want to talk about it with you guys. I want to hear your thoughts, your opinions, how you feel about the game, what you want from the game, and I want to talk about Dead by Daylight as well. So anything that you want to talk about, bring it to me here, and we will definitely discuss it. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this wonderful family. Take care.